Alright, welcome to part 4 of Knights of the Old Republic 2. Working on that and a new week. Now we have the invisible enemies.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
It's no time to explain. Grab a weapon and follow me.
Alright. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Atten has joined your party. As long as he isn't the last party member standing, he can't be knocked out. The saving throws improve the more he's wounded.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Threat. Master, perhaps I did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
What do you mean?
Clarification. Master, your well-being is of the highest importance to me. I was forced to intercede here on Paragus to ensure your survival.
You the ones who kill all the miners?
Indignant answer. Master, the miners intended to place you in jeopardy. I could not allow that to take place, so I was forced to negotiate a termination of hostilities. After reprogramming the mining droids to mine any organics they perceived, they began to kill the miners one by one. Then a series of flawlessly timed explosions drove the miners into their dormitories, where I was able to gas them all at once without wasting time hunting them through the mining tunnels. I then administered a large dose of sedatives to the remaining miners in the med bay, enough to kill them, but ensure you slept peacefully. Of course, against my calculations, you awakened from your tank prematurely. I am ashamed by the inconvenience that caused for both of us.
And you order the mining droids to kill me.
Answer? You misunderstand me, Master. Those droids were there to guard you. As I said, I did not anticipate you awakening from the tank. You are quite a hardy specimen for a Jedi, a rung-toe among humans, if you will indulge me the metaphor. Besides, as you proved, Master, such droids could never pose a threat to a Jedi. The droids were custodial in nature, cleaning the facility of other distractions. Answer.
Why'd you want to
It is
capture
beyond
me?
the scope of my programming to probe the motivations of my clients, Master. Suffice to say that I am being well compensated for my services. You have been a difficult target to find. You have been wandering the galaxy since the end of the Mandalorian Wars, leaving little record of your passage. It is as if you did not wish to be found by hunters such as myself, or more likely, the Jedi Order.
Who is this client of yours?
Chiding answer. My programming renders me incapable of revealing the identity of my client, Master. However, I am free to say that my client is wealthy and very interested in possessing the last of the Jedi.
So what now? Are you going to kill me?
Answer. No, Master. Killing you was never the intention. If you resist my attempts to return you to your KOTOR tank, however, I may inadvertently fracture your skeleton in several places to incapacitate you.
I'll fight you if you don't leave me any other choice.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice. Ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Failing, Master.
Got a vocabulary, or vocabulator, self-sustaining unit, and a mining laser. That actually did hit quite hard. Oh, we do have more points. Okay. Feats. Can remove cross-class restrictions. I'll increase armor proficiency. Makes the most sense to me at the moment. We'll quick save since that battle could be problematic. So let's get this breathing mask off. I assume that's where we need to go. I also lost contact with the droid.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
There's nowhere else to go. The facility is sealed off.
If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
As long as the Harbinger is docked, we can use it to reach the hangar where the Evanhawk is. Huh.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
Then how did this ship dock here?
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
Get their codes then we can worry about reaching the Evanhawk.
Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Now that you have a party, certain actions and dialogue responses will increase or decrease your influence with your companions, depending on their personality. Some respect cruelty, while others respect nobility, loyalty, cleverness, brute force, and so on. The higher your influence with the companion, the more your alignment affects theirs. So extreme high and low influence with the companion can open up additional dialogue choices. There are benefits to both, so treat them as you will.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
Adam's plan was a good one. Let's head to the bridge and get the drift charts.
All right, but this won't end well. Trust me.
We gain influence with Atten. That way is not possible. This way is. Yeah, I can feel it in the air. We're gonna be attacked soon. Navicomputer. We have more parts than Spike, so I'm gonna reroute the Navicomputer. Now, rerouted the system and access what remains of the ship's astrogation capabilities. Let's download the orbital drift charts then. And then we'll check the Harbinger logs.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept. Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
It's not empty.
Who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged. Did you still want a tractor beamed to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Everyone on the Evanhawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went.
Scion.
We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
What the hell was that?
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
That didn't work out. Alright, so we have a nav computer. Plasteel cylinder. We have a rather large... There they are.
More where that came from.
Yep, they are cloaked. Or stealthed. That would be the word. Got ourselves some repair kits. There's more Sith. This is probably our ultimate destination. This blast door just leads to a dead end. Just gonna backtrack to kind of make sure we've found everything. We did miss a little something there. Oh, sweet.
More where that came from.
Yeah, that was what I was wondering, was how to get on the other side of that door. And then we get the occasional glitchiness. Briefing room console. Probably more information and lore. Targeting visor and a neural band. Neural band is a will saver. Can't be used by Wookiees. Developed after the XR current war, this item bolsters the willpower of the user by electrically reinforcing established mental patterns. Republic troops call it Little Shocky. Targeting visor will help us a little bit with combat. And already has pretty high will, so we're not gonna... Yeah, there's logs.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malik, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic level priority, whether she knows it or not. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap.
Excuse me. Trap. Definitely trap.
We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there's a Sith presence in the region, I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Onasi out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
A little extra lore. And, story. There's another cloaked one.
This shall not last for long.
Heavy combat suit, which I see going on to Atten. Alright, let's get that done. This version of the combat suit offers more protection than the basic model. It is heavier overall and not quite as flexible. Many consider the trade-offs worthwhile. Safety harness, adrenaline amplifier. Cray is still fighting hand to hand for the moment. Oh, we've got crew quarters. I think this is actually where we're supposed to be. Or that we were supposed to explore this before the logs and finding Or maybe it's just a diversion to get more stuff. Oh, they get our original crew quarters. These are my quarters.
This was your room? When?
Before I lost consciousness and woke up on Paragus.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
I want to get my stuff. Armband, datapad, medpack. Greta Borgo, you are requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for routine examination. This routine is automated. Simply insert the datapad in the medical computer to receive your injections. This man belonged to Jedi Brianna Bordeaux, is exiled from the Jedi Order following the Mandalorian Wars. Alright. Worthwhile diversion, all in all, I would say. You shall not keep me out of your room with locks. Repair kit. Oh, I got more stuff.
This.
Level 6. Feats. Force Familiarity Stun. Unarmed Specialist 2. The most used for melee weapons at this point, so I will go with that. We will get heal going. Left click the mouse to activate a friendly force power selected in the first icon of the action menu. Some force powers only effectively the Jedi using them, others affect the entire party. Public Soldier Corpse just has credits. Kolto tank. You wish to heal yourself. Yeah, we don't need to. Kolto tank was shattered from the inside. Med pack and chemicals. Time to get chemicals from the medical computer dispenser. Insert data pad for treatment requests. Sedatives administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency override enacted. Dosage exceeds safety protocols. During your last medical exam, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. This would be what rendered you unconscious when the Harbinger was taken out. Identify KOTOR tank.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord, alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
Yep, that's not good. There we are. I think we're almost done. Last door cannot be opened. Actually, becoming worth more points. Seems like a good time for toughness. It's a skill Jedi counselors definitely need. Oh, she gained 2. And they'll work on Atten. Kind of a nothing level. I don't really want to bother reactivating the droid. Got Mandalorian melee shield and more chemicals. Yeah, awareness actually helps you perceive these guys. So it's not particularly a stat in this game.
More where that came from.
Otherwise, I don't think you can see them until they attack. Oh wow, there's even more rooms. It's a turbo lift. And more rooms.
Time to even the odds.
Droid maintenance data pad. I don't know whether this new HK-50 droid is a gift or a curse. Whether the destruction of the previous protocol droid when it accidentally activated that frag mine, the HK has stepped into his place without a hitch. The problem is, it doesn't take commands very well, and most of the time I have no idea where it's been. There's been reports it's been sighted in the crew quarters with the Admiral, in maintenance, or even in the med lab of all places. When I ask the droid about it, it gives me a smart mouth response about facilitating communication. I know who commissioned these HK models, but I don't like them. So yeah, probably purposely disabled the protocol droid to take its place. And now we've explored everything in this area. So the only thing left to do is take a turbo lift to the engine deck.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What's wrong?
Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick.
We'll have to be careful then, but we have to keep moving.
All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Ed has a special ability to sense anything that places him at risk. When he gets a bad feeling, it's recommended that you save your game. Influence gained with Ed. And yeah, we'll quick save.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Uh-huh. Engine maintenance console. Reroute. Maintenance control system. You have rerouted the system and access what remains of the ship's maintenance routine capabilities. Open maintenance doors to the ion engines. Get out of that feed. And yeah, I guess that's where we're at. I'll figure out what's next for us and Kreia.